So today we've got a car that we're gonna be talking about. And one thing I can tell you, this car shocked me. So it's none other than the Mazda CX-60. Mazda said, Louis, take the car, live with it, experience it, and give your audience everything that needs to be said about this car. So we went with the car to off-road, to CBD out there. And as you can see right now, I'm in the outskirts of Cape Town, trying to shoot a review that I'm gonna be giving you guys. So with the CX-60, let's get it out there and talk what is this car has for us. So in front of me, as you can see, it had this huge grille out there that is black with sensors and the front camera. Not only the front camera, but it has a 360 degrees camera. That makes life so easy when it comes to parking because there's your parking assistance. A lot of features this car has, but we're gonna be talking about it. Mazda emblem right there has this chrome silver lightning just around the grille. And you can see your black bumper, your sensors right there. LED lights. One thing that I can tell you also to add on what we're talking about, the CX-60, when it comes to Mazda's lighting, they did good. I'm not gonna lie to you, they did good. As the day unfolds and then it becomes darker, automatically your lights just comes in. They can just automatically sense it, it's becoming darker, and then they just switch. So the color that they gave me is machine gray, but you've got a lot of variants of the colors that you can choose from. Panoramic sunroof. I'm not gonna lie, I like that sunroof. So good when it comes to Cape Town weather, sunny, spring. You know, the air just comes out so nice. And it's just standing down right there with a 20-inch alloys. 20-inch alloys. Man, the CX-60's comfortability when it comes to driving, it shook me. Used to see this car out there, people riding it, and I was like, one day I wanna experience this car, and really it did happen. And it really shook me with lots of things that are in here and the comfortability, how Mazda, you know, how they did good when it comes to the comfortability. Okay, so from my side, the outside, the front, you know, it really gives me something. It's so, you know, it says, let's do it. It says, let's do it. So this one is a 2.5 liter natural aspirated petrol engine. And for me, it's an 8-speed, 4-cylinder. And also when it comes to that, there's a lot that we can talk about this car. So from my side, I would like us to go to the back and talk about the back and how it looks from the back side. I'm in a place whereby there's trucks that are going. So we're gonna be, you know, distracted with the voice, with the sound and everything. But yeah, man, I got my mics now. I got my mic now. So everybody, let's go to the back and just experience what we're having right there so that we know what does this car has to offer. So ladies and gentlemen, we are inside of the Mazda CX-60. So we're gonna be talking about the interior of this car. I wanna give a good thumbs up to Mazda when it comes to the comfortability. The seats are all leathered so nicely and comfortable when it comes to me driving this car. Big thumbs up when it comes to Mazda. And also, one thing that I love about being here It's not that I'm looking at a lot of things that are happening right there. You know, I've got this multifunction steering wheel that is also catering for my infotainment display, and I want to play my music, the volume, skip. And also when it comes to my cell phone, when I want to just answer my cell phone or drop anything, or call anyone. And also on this one, you've got also one of the things that I like about it, the cruise control. The cruise control is there, and you've got also these pedals, because the other thing that I can tell you is that it has 3 modes. You've got your, as I said, you've got your normal mode, your off-road mode, and also when it comes to sport. And a lot of people, when they they like to put it on sport, and then they would like to use their pedals. There's nothing wrong for that, but for me, I also like the car just to give me what it has, and there's nothing wrong about that. And in front of me, you've got this big digital cluster out there, and the digital cluster, one thing that I can tell you also is that it's bigger than your infotainment display. Man, there's a lot of bugs, right? we somewhere where there's a lot of trees, but then I like how they did it. The digital cluster, I like it. It has everything that you would want, just good colors, just so that you could see it right here in the middle of the steering wheel. Nothing is gonna distract you. Also from the steering wheel, we've got this automatic that you want to bring it up, bring it down, and then you could bring it forward to you. You can just pull it out there. It depends how you want your steering wheel to be. And then moving to your infotainment display, you've got your Apple CarPlay, you've got also your Android Auto, and also the size of this, as I said, the digital cluster is bigger than your infotainment display. The infotainment, I think it goes around 10.25 inch, and then this one is 12 point something, but I'll put it right there. So you see now, as I say. So as this car, the keys are right here with me in my pocket. There's the keys in my pocket. I like to put it on my pocket because when I come out of the car, so I'm always afraid of the car just locking itself. I don't want to experience that. So it's a push start, no hassles. Moving to your climate controls, you've got your buttons right there, easy to access. And also you've got your wireless charging, and then you've got only the 12 volt that is here. And then you've got your 2 cup holders. And then if you want to switch when it comes to your modes, you can switch it right there. It's an MI drive. And then you've got your gear lever, your parking, and everything. It's so easy to access. It's right here. It's not far from me. And then right here, you can control your music, and then everything that you want to control to from your infotainment screen. A good amount of space that is right here. You've got your 2 Type-C charging ports and the leather seats. A space where you can put your sunglasses and also your sun visors. Panoramic sunroof. So easy to access. Mazda really did so good. Here's your cabin holder. Super large space to put your documents or something that is important right there. And then for myself, one thing that I can tell you, Mazda did good. Bose sound system. Man, the speakers, for me, I can really clearly say they didn't pull it out there so that it could make such a big noise, but it's just so comforting that it's an SUV that I believe also it's made for family, because it's not loud, but you can just feel the sound system right here inside. Leather. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? So from myself, I would like to say Mazda really did good. So wish you guys could just go out there and go and experience the car for yourself. Welcome everyone. As you know, we are at the back of the Mazda CX-60. So from the side where I'm sitting, I was the one that was driving, so the seat, it's with my length, and I'm still comfortable sitting right here. Even the same person who is tall like me, I will be fine right here. So my legroom is fine, my headroom is fine. I can even access the panoramic sunroof, the lightning. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. The seats are leathered, safety belts. 3 people can sit here, or 2. I so wish they could have done that strap that just pulls the seat up. But then you've got your 2 cup holders, 2 air vents, 2 Type-C chargers. As I said before, I like how Mazda did when it comes to the comfortability of this car. It's so comfortable for me. I won't lie, I so wish you guys could just go and access it. Lights here, you can hold here and put your hanger right there if you've got clothes that you don't want them to be ruined. And you've got your speakers right there. As I said, it's a Bose sound system. From my side, you can see here lots of storages. Your bottle, you can put it right there on the door. And yeah, man, got nothing to say than to say you did good, Mazda. You really did good on this one. So let's talk about the back of the CX-60 all-wheel drive. As I said, you've got 3 variants of this car, of the CX-60, the Mazda CX-60. So you've got the dynamic. That's the number 1 out there that you could start if you want to start there, because that one has a rear wheel drive. And this one is the individual. It's in the middle of the 3 variants. That's why you see it's an all-wheel drive. And then you get the Takumi, the number 3, the one that's on top there. It's a 3.3 DE. So let's talk about what the car has to offer right here. As you can see, the LED lamps, and right there underneath here you see 2, but let me get my thing. Come on, Mazda. I so wish you guys should just put the 2 exhausts that are down there. There's 2 exhausts that are down there. But then let's open it up. Has an electric tailgate. Good amount of space. 570 liters when your seats are standing all right up. More you can get when those seats are just pushed down. Inside here, you've got your spare wheel drive and your equipment to change your tire when you have a problem. A nice shaded, you can see you've got it all under control. From my side, one thing I can tell you, I am proud of Mazda.